my gosh, guys. We got BTS tickets. We did. And where are we sitting?
B.
B2, B1. So I'm going to tell you about our experience in case for whatever reason it helps any of you later. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how ticket sales work and other places or other countries. So we ended up getting floor seats to BTS, and we are so freaking lucky. And I'm seeing that now as I'm starting to see all of these other YouTubers who also were trying to get tickets, but we were so fortunate with the location that we got. So we ended up getting 2 VIP soundcheck tickets, very, very close to the barricade. I would say we're row 1 in section B2, I think, and it's like the one on the side of the stage, and we're back a couple of chairs, which is fine though. I'm really tall whenever I wear shoes, and my husband is 6'5", so it's probably, we're doing people a favor by being a couple seats back, honestly, because he's really tall. And I will put a little thing here and I will point to where it is that we're sitting. Both Kyler and I have 2 accounts. Well, I have one and he has one for the Global Official Fan Club Army membership. And we purchased that as soon as we found out about the tickets. And we were really nervous that we weren't gonna get in. And it's crazy because I thought like, okay, everyone's just gonna get in, you know? But I actually heard about people not getting in to the pre-sale. So, sorry. So the fact that both Kyler and I ended up getting access codes, first off, is crazy that even happened. The other thing that's crazy is all of us were unavailable during the time of the pre-sale. So we had practice. So my husband was literally on 2 separate devices trying to get 2 tickets and 2 tickets so all 4 of us could go. And he was trying to get us all VIP soundcheck tickets, which half worked. He got onto the site and he actually had no issues getting onto the map to select the tickets. So the first issue that we ran into was my credit card being on file, and the transaction was so large I needed to authorize the transaction from wherever I was. So he had to call me and tell me that, which kind of took up some time, obviously. And then the second problem that we ran into was when he was purchasing the other 2 tickets, which was for those 2, it wouldn't let my credit card go through a second time because Ticketmaster, because it's the pre-sale where you're only allowed to, it stopped the transaction from happening because it was my credit card. Which I was like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? Like, so we had like a little freak out there for maybe 2 minutes. It wasn't even that long, right? Like, cause she was in the car with me. It was maybe for like 2 minutes, and I ended up changing the card to a different card of mine. And just in that amount of time, I'm sorry to tell you this, but if that had not happened, you would have been 1 row behind us, and you would have had sound check. So I'm telling you this so you guys don't do the same thing if you're in a pre-sale. Do not have the same card on file. It will figure it out. But it's okay because he ended up getting the section right behind us, which is still on the floor, and the second one behind the catwalk, and they're at the front of the section.
And it's not that far away.
No, it's really
like,
close. It's really good. We're
#blessed.
I'm sorry we did that. I'm so sorry. No, I'm just glad that we're even attending the show, period.
Yeah. I want to add in that he wasn't on the same Wi-Fi.
No, he was not on the same Wi-Fi. Apparently that's something in the box. So he had one computer open connected to our Wi-Fi, and then he had his phone on the website, not the app, because I guess the app can glitch sometimes, so we've heard. And so he was doing LTE and then one Wi-Fi, which honestly, I don't think the LTE affected at all how he got into the queue, because he was still able to get on and get floor seats real fast. It's one of those things where, like, in hindsight, I'm like, oh my gosh, if we had just known not to use the same credit card, we would not even be in that situation.
But it's fine.
But it's still a really good situation to be in. So I mean, it's fine. Like, we're all floor
we still
BTS.
have really good seats.
Yeah, I don't know. You might be able to still see us, like, from where we are, and I think we can turn around.
I think Kyler might just be the tallest one.
Kyler's 6'5".
He's a big boy.
And he's even talking about dyeing his hair a color of a BTS member, so maybe they'll see him. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I want to do that too.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I ain't gonna stop you.
I could do the ombre red that Jungkook did.
Anything. But I've actually heard stories though too about people being further back than even we are, and they've like, I think it's against the rules, but people do it anyways. They were like standing on chairs or something, and waved at Jimin, and he like pointed and waved back at her, and she was further. So like that's really exciting, because I'm just such a fangirl, and my husband is a fanboy, and they're obviously fangirls. Like, look at her right now. Like, what is she doing? Yeah. My top 2 things to tell you would be, number 1, don't use the same credit card if they have a max on tickets. When you hit that max on one account, don't use it, even though it's a different account, because we had 2 different Ticketmaster accounts, 2 different ones. Same card though, and it blocked it because it somehow like figured out that it was the same person. Oh, if you're making a big transaction, at least make sure that your bank or your credit card isn't gonna make you do some weird authorization or something. But also guys, this video is to make you not stress out if you did not get the tickets, okay? I went online last night and people are already reselling the tickets. Yes, they're too expensive.
So.
People are selling section B3, which is a great section, but they're selling the tickets for $4,500 a piece. Do not buy those. Wait. Nobody in their right mind, I don't want to say nobody's going to do this, but for the most part, nobody's actually going to go and purchase those tickets right now. They're going to wait. So that's what you should do. You need to wait till the show gets closer. These people who do that, who did what I just said, where they just buy the tickets and quadruple the price, 10 times the price, they were never planning on going to the show. They just bought the tickets, so other people had to buy them for them. And what's going to happen is, since they were never planning on going, when the show gets closer and nobody's buying their $4,500 ticket, they're going to freak out and have to lower them below the price what they paid for. And I know this because my dad, when he bought Jonas Brothers tickets for me, and back whenever they were really big in 2009, I was a fangirl then as well. He bought the tickets and he bought 2 for me and my friend, and he bought 2 extra ones. So he was like, maybe I can make some money and sell it. And he wasn't doing it like how some of these people do where it's quadruple, but even then nobody was buying it. So he had to lower the ticket prices the week before the show below what he paid for them, so he didn't lose all of his money, because he was never planning on going to the show. So yeah, guys, don't you give up hope yet, because people are doing this. People have literally already bought those tickets, and they just bought them so they can sell them to you for more money. And honestly, I would even say if it's even just a tiny bit more than what the face value price is, and you really want to go, I would do it. I mean, I want to say that Kyler's and I tickets
Keep that in. Let her live.
Our tickets were around $400-ish after tax, but with sound check and VIP. Their tickets they were further back and did not have VIP. Their tickets were about $100 cheaper than ours. So theirs were around $300-ish. So that's how much it would be for the floor. So if you see somebody selling them around that amount, it's possible that it's legit, because when Kyler and I bought our tickets last year for BTS, about a week before the show, the people who resold them to us were actual BTS fans, but they accidentally bought tickets to the wrong night. So they really were just selling them back at around face value, which is why we didn't have to pay so much. So there are actually people out there who the show will get closer and they find out they can't go, they're going to a different night, and they will sell the tickets back to you for around the price that they bought them for. So don't give up hope just because you see somebody selling pit tickets for $4,500, because my bet is that they probably still won't have them up, or they will have lowered the prices significantly by the time the show actually rolls around. And if you like live near where the show's happening and you can wait until like 2 days before the show to buy tickets, do it. People will literally be selling pit seats for what people bought in the section 200s. Like, it'll happen. They're not really talking as much because they weren't really... She was there, but like
I was in the background.
And Kyler was hilarious because he was like, actually doing it wasn't that stressful. Like he literally, I don't know if he's just calm, I don't know, but he literally was like, it wasn't even that stressful. I mean, I feel really lucky, but I was more stressed that I was gonna let you guys down than I was actually buying the tickets. Like, and I was like, oh my gosh. But actually, it's weird. I told Kyler to go listen to Mic Drop by BTS and Designer, because that's the first one I heard by them, which was funny because it's not even the best one. And he was like, oh, cool, I'll check it out. And then I ended up falling into the BTS hole, you know, that every one of us has fallen into, where you just all of a sudden know every single thing about them and you're like obsessed. Yeah.
I was kind of like, I never like talked about it to you guys until you guys started talking to me about it.
Yeah, because you never know, like, when's too much ARMY? You know, like, when am I annoying you? I don't know what your level is yet. And then we figured out that we are all on the same level.
Yes.
So that's pretty much it for this vlog. If you like the video or you want to see more videos from us or have suggestions for us, comment, like, subscribe.
Subscribe!
I actually try to respond to everybody. I really do. And we like it. We love interacting with you guys. It's really fun.
For real, I want friends.
Yes, army friends.
Army friends. We can
Yeah.
have a big group chat or something.
And so yeah.
Cookies out.